Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi will travel to Saudi Arabia to attend the Organization of Islamic Cooperation Summit, where the issue of Palestine and Gaza will be discussed. The summit addressing the conflict is supposed to take place on Sunday. The Iranian foreign minister has sent a team of experts to Saudi that will assess a document set to be released at the OIC summit on the Gaza crisis. Meanwhile, still with us on the broadcast is Mr. Sanjeev Srivastava. So, what do you make of this meeting?
Yes, Sabri, Iran and Saudi Arabia diplomatic ties had been restored in the recent past, and now this OIC summit is happening, and there the interaction will be happening between Iran and Saudi Arabia, and the leaders of both the nations, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and Iranian President Raisi, they had spoken on phone on the issue of this Israelis and Hamas war. And obviously, whether it is Iran or Saudi Arabia or other Middle Eastern countries, they are concerned about the civilian casualties which are happening in Gaza. And I think with regard to the civilian casualty and with regard to the humanitarian crisis, they have been expressing their concern. And obviously, every responsible nation, I think we are all, including India, we have expressed our concern with regard to the humanitarian crisis. But if you look at the Saudi Arabia's response towards this entire crisis and the kind of a terror attack which Hamas did on October 7, I think that Saudi Arabian response has been balanced, and Saudi Arabia also knows it very well, whether they say it openly or not, that this attack has been done to disrupt the peace deal which they were going to have with Israel. So Saudi Arabia's response has been quite balanced, while on the other side, if you look at the Iranian response, Iran has been, making very aggressive statements against America, against Israel, and this entire attack, which was done by Hamas, appears to be largely backed by Iran, because Iran was concerned about the normalization process between the Sunni Muslim countries and Iran. In Israel, so Iran was concerned about this entire normalization process, and that is why possibly they backed this entire terror attack on Israel on October 7. But when Iranian leadership and Saudi Arabian leadership, they are going to meet, certainly they will discuss about the humanitarian crisis, and they will come up with some proposals. But on the basic relationship between, if you look at the Saudi Arabia and Iran, it is quite a very tense relationship still, despite the restoration of diplomatic ties. There is tension certainly between Saudi Arabia and Iran because of their identities, Shia and Sunni identities. So though they are going to meet in the OIC meeting, but the differences remain, and those differences will keep on playing out from time to time between both the nations.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.